Recently, Drew Barrymore came out with her own cosmetic line called Flower Beauty. Now, is this a flower about to bloom, or did Drew Barrymore simply come up with this line way too soon? Find out next. Hey everybody, Raquel back with another Gotta Try or Pass It By. Today we're going to be talking about Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore. Now this is the line that Drew Barrymore created after her CoverGirl contract ended. So she felt like she had enough experience and learned a lot with the CoverGirl family and decided to take that knowledge and pioneer it into a line of her own. Flower Beauty Cosmetics is exclusive to Walmart and can be found at Walmart and at walmart.com. Flower Beauty's philosophy is that all women should be able to have access to great quality makeup at affordable prices. And so the way Flower Beauty helps to do this is they don't spend any money in advertising because, I mean, let's face it, J.Lo and Beyonce don't come cheap. So advertising is a very expensive multi-million, billion-dollar business that helps to capture my attention, your attention, and instead of putting that money into advertising, they put the money into formulating high quality products. In this review, I'll also show you how I use the products I purchased to create this look right here. Okay, so when I went into my store to purchase Flower Beauty, there was a lot. I know when the line first launched, there wasn't a lot of items to choose from, maybe some lipsticks or so. When I walked into my Walmart location, it was like filled. I didn't really even know where to look. The Flower Beauty line has over 180 SKUs, so I mean, wow, there was so much to choose from. Nail polish, foundations, gosh, what was there? Beauty bombs, lip liners, eyeliners, mascaras, you name it, Drew had it times 10. So there was a lot to choose from, but in this video I'll be talking about 6 items that I decided to pick up. First item I'd like to talk about is the Color Play Cream Eyeshadow. Looks like this. I'll hold it up close. Has a little flower emblem. And it has this clear bottom so you can really see the color. Now, I did not have a eyeshadow base from the Flower line, so when I did my eyeshadow, I did use this as a color and a base. And this is really nice. First, let's take a look at this packaging. It has the rose gold trim, and it has flower and rose gold. Really, really pretty. You open this product up. It has a little stopper, like you've seen on the L'Oreal eyeshadows. Pull out the stopper, and then here's the product. And I hope you can really see that. It's mousse-like in texture as compared to the Maybelline Color Tattoos. That's almost more like a color solid. This is definitely moussey in consistency and extremely creamy. So here it is. And I'll just take a brush. Hopefully you can see how that just glides and spreads. It's creamy. And then here's a swatch of it. I mean, a little bit of this goes a long way. So for the look that I'm showing you, I use this from my lash line up to the crease. The product I applied is an eyeshadow quad, and it is called Shadow Play. It's an eyeshadow quad, like I said, and it's in the shade Foxy Browns. It looks like this. And just to kind of speak about the packaging, this has a magnetic closure, which will help it stay nice and sealed if you have to take it on the go. Nice quilting, hopefully you can see that on there. And I like the shape of this, pretty nice. There is rose gold around the outside of this packaging, and you get the little shadow applicator. These shadows are really nice and very, very creamy. I'll swatch them for you. Like when you dip your hand into them, they're very creamy. But if you're familiar with Lorac shadows, I would recommend just tapping your brush when using these. So this is that shell-like pink color. And this is the color right beside it. I'll dip my 2 fingers. Okay, so this is like a light, almost kind of looks a bit like a grayish purple to me. This shade is a matte dark brown, a light shell pink, and a really nice golden brown, really reminiscent of the shadow base or the cream shadow that I tried on. The product was like this. After I applied the cream eyeshadow on, I took a little bit of that shell pink color and applied it underneath my brow and brought it down to my crease. I took the dark matte shade and built up my crease. I also used that as a liner to line my eyes underneath. And then I took a little bit of that sparkling grayish kind of purple shade and put that in my tear duct just to brighten my eye. I did not have a flower liner, so I used my own liner to finish off the look. For my eye look, I use the Lash Knockout Volumizing Mascara from Flower Beauty. It's in this really pretty green tube. Flower Beauty says that this volumizing mascara is enriched with vitamin C and E for antioxidant protection. Lashes appear dramatically thicker and fuller in one sweep of the unique brush. Also infused with red seaweed to strengthen and protect lashes. So there's some really great benefits there in this mascara. I wouldn't say I saw a dramatic difference in one swoop. To really put this mascara to the test, I did 3 coats on my top and 1 on my bottom. My lashes never felt hard or crusty. It looked really nice and natural, and it did look fuller, so I was pretty impressed with the mascara. I thought it was a really nice one. The item I applied from Flower Beauty is a foundation. It's called About Face. It looks like this. Packaging kind of reminds me of the Revlon Nearly Naked, but guess what? You take off the top. A pump. Finally, someone is listening to what we want and provided a pump. So I was really happy to see a pump with this product. Shooting this demo, I did kind of play around with the foundation and found that it worked best with using my fingers. When I tried to use the Beauty Blender, it kind of moved the product and I wasn't getting as good as coverage as I could get by using my fingers. It contains skin smoothing moisture. It's also fragrance-free and paraben-free, which I was pretty impressed with. A drugstore foundation being paraben-free. I can't think of another one off the top of my head. If you know of other drugstore foundations that are paraben-free, please share them down below because I'd love to look into them because that's something I'm getting more and more interested in. The only thing I found confusing about this foundation is when I did research, Walmart's website says that this foundation has an SPF of 15, but that's not noted on the Flower Beauty website. It's also not noted on the packaging, so I'm not sure if this has an SPF 15 or not. It may. Typically you'll find that on the packaging, but there's some type of discrepancy between Flower Beauty and Walmart. There's a new test that I want to do on my channel, and I'm calling it the photo op. What is the photo op? Okay, life is full of moments that you want to capture on camera, and you don't want your foundation to be the cause of why you're left out of all the pictures. So what I did was I used my camera and took a picture of how the foundation looked, and I used flash, and I have to say this is not flash photography friendly, so if you're getting married or plan on taking a lot of pictures that evening or day, this might not be the foundation that you want to go with. Next item I applied from Flower Beauty is the Ready Set Glow bronzer, blush and bronzer duo. I got it in Sun Kissed and Single. It looks like this. Very similar to the eyeshadow packaging. In fact, it's the same size. I'll put them side by side. So exact same size as that Eyeshadow Quad. And still has that magnetic. Still has that magnetic closure. And it has the rose gold on the inside. So it's trimmed with the rose gold. Now this bronzer does have a shimmer to it. Looks like that. And here's the blush shade. The blush is almost like a dusty pink with some peach undertones. And I really enjoy using this product. Now I'm an NC45 in MAC. Typically I would use a bronzer that was a little bit darker. This gave me a little bit of color when I used it as a contour, but typically I also wouldn't use a bronzer that has shimmer as a contour. So this might not be dark enough. If you like a stronger contour, you might want to go with one of the other blush or bronzer duos. But the blush was really nice, super, super pigmented. Let me swatch it for you. And it is really, really nice. I was very impressed by this product. The product I have from Flower Beauty is a kiss stick. It's in shade LS17 Rosebud. It's in this really pretty black packaging. Again, you have the rose gold. This packaging is really, really nice. It kind of reminds me of the NYX in the fact that it has the color window. So you can see the color of the lipstick inside, but obviously, I mean, when you look at these two, I mean, this one automatically wins in packaging, no competition. The only thing I found confusing about this lip color is the color in the window for me. Hopefully you can see that. It's like a pinky, peachy color. Did not match what was actually in the tube. I don't know if this was a manufacturing mistake or not, but this is actually the color I have on my lips. So I'm gonna get up nice and close. And you see this, hopefully you can see it. And I'll also insert a picture, but this does not match. This color is red. This, I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can, but I mean, it's just two different shades. So I don't know if this bottom pink is really rosebud, if this red shade is rosebud, if I got one that, you know, happened to get messed up in manufacturing. Not sure, but I did really like the color. It applies very, very smoothly. So overall, is Flower Beauty a gotta try or pass it by? I gotta give this one a got to try. Out of the 6 items I got, I was pretty impressed with most of them. Like I said, I'm kind of confused about the lipstick, and the foundation it's not bad. I usually like to wait to reserve judgment on foundations and really put them through the test. But the items I would highly suggest that you pick up if you're interested in trying the line is the kiss stick. I don't think you're going to be disappointed at all unless the color just wasn't a color that was flattering for you. I think that you're going to love the formula. The cream shadow in Flirty Floret, I think this is such a great universal color from everyone, from alabaster to ebony. I think, you know, you will be covered. I think you'll really enjoy the creaminess of this product, how well it lasts, and you'll be able to work this shade in a lot of different looks. That is all for my review of Flower Beauty. I hope that you found this video helpful and informative. Questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Also, I got my mailbox. I finally worked out my mailbox situation, so I do have a P.O Box, and I will list that down below. So feel free to send me a letter. I would love to write you back, have some correspondence. So feel free to do that. Information is down below. And guess what? There's no 6s in this number, because if you remember last time, I got box 666. So this time, no 6s in the number. It's safe to write me. So feel free to do that if you wish to do so. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.